Hello, everybody. We're back again for another reveal. It's nice to go back and look at the reading that we did a couple weeks ago and see how those cards played into what was going on in your life. So do that. Go back if you can't remember what the cards were. Go back and have a look and see how those cards fit into your situation. And why didn't you pick the other cards? It's always interesting to see why you didn't pick those other cards. So let's see what the reveal is today. If you chose card number 1, you chose Imagine. So this card talks about your dreams, your visions, your imagination, and putting those wheels in motion and really just allowing those thoughts to go away with you, so that you can just think whatever you want. Give yourself the freedom to think or imagine whatever it is that you want to think about. This talks about everything just kind of falling into place. If you do that, you kind of surrender and allow things to happen as they will. So you don't have to be in control of all of the situations in your life. This talks about things are going to fall into place if you resist less. And then you're going to be able to see the blessing in all of this and really just have gratitude for what it is that unfolds. It's a peaceful time. So just allow things to happen. Use your imagination. Be open to whatever it is that unfolds over the next couple weeks. So that's a really peaceful card to help you just settle in and just relax. Okay. Now, if you chose card number 2, you chose Chaos and Conflict. So this card really talks about changes happening over the next couple of weeks for you. So if you haven't felt this already, you're feeling like things are happening fast around you. You're standing and things are moving fast around you. So there's things that maybe are happening that are out of your control. Remember that these things are really happening for a reason at this time. So there's going to be new growth and new opportunities that come out of this change. There's going to be possibly even things that you thought were dead and gone, ideas that you thought were, swept under the carpet or no good or expired. Those ideas could come back to light. So it's a good time to really consider what it is that you couldn't have done in the past, or maybe you ran out of time, or you didn't have the right kind of scenario. Maybe some of those things are going to start coming around. Now, it's really important for you to take this situation, whatever it is that's happening. There may be 2 or 3 situations. I feel like a lot of change is happening at this time. But really just embrace it. There's a fire lit under your butt, so really just use that power to move forward and make the changes that you want to make. That's going to help you move in the right direction, okay? So that's awesome. There's much needed changes that are happening. They've been building up possibly for some time, but are things are starting to move and change, and it'll happen very quickly. It's like tearing off a Band-Aid. So, not nice and slow. This is going to happen quickly, and you'll be able to get these changes over with and move on to something fresh and new. So the more you embrace it and really move forward with it, the quicker it's all going to pass and fall back into place. So if you chose card number 3, you chose Higher Power. So this card talks about really just trusting your higher self. You're trusting spirit. You're trusting angels. You're trusting the higher power. You're trusting all of the universe, and you're trusting that things are happening in a way that are in favor for you. And really consider, what is it that's for your highest good? What is it that's for the highest good of the situation? Keep the highest good thing in mind. Now, it's a time for you to kind of step back and see the bigger picture, not worry about all the details at this point. Really just allow yourself to see what it is that's happening, and really just not be too attached to any outcome. And if there's something that comes along that's maybe not so much for you, just accept that and move on to the next thing. Allow it to be an easy process that you can flow through. Really just trust your intuition and trust that things are happening for a reason. So this is a great week to practice your detaching skills. So don't be so attached to what's going to happen. Just allow things to happen and the chips to fall where they may, and allow things to happen as they're supposed to happen. Now, if you chose card number 4, you chose Round and Round. So I feel like there's a bit of resistance here, possibly. But more than that, I feel like you're really recognizing the patterns in your life at this time. So things that have happened over and over, these patterns that keep coming up for you, you're really going to be able to recognize those patterns over the next couple of weeks. And I feel like you're going to be focusing on it. So if you chose this card, there's some patterns that have been happening that you are going to be enlightened to, and you'll be able to see exactly what those patterns are, where you've been doing things the same, where you could maybe do things differently to get a different outcome. You're really going to be open as well to allow things that are fated to just happen. So if it's fate, you're going to just say, yeah, this is meant to be. I accept this. I embrace it. And you're really going to start thinking about things a lot differently, contemplating things. How is it that these patterns and these change of patterns are going to affect you? And you're really going to start seeing things come to light and seeing where little tiny changes in the way that you think or little things that you do are going to help make a huge difference down the line. So I really feel like there's lots of thoughts that are going to be happening about that. Overall, this week, I do feel like there's a lot of intuition going on. We've got energy of the moon happening with us right now. We've got Mercury in retrograde, so we've got lots of things happening there. But it's actually really good energy for change, and it's good energy to get in touch with your intuition. So really meditate over the next couple weeks. Trust what is supposed to be, and really just listen to your intuition. So meditate to figure out what is for the highest good of any situation, and everything will be just fine. So really getting in touch with your intuition is key. If we look at all of these cards together, we really want to imagine what it is that we can do. Imagine where it is that we want to be in the future. Where is it that we are now, and where is it that we're going? Nothing that you dream is too big. So really just allow yourself to imagine and dream of your future, and that'll help you to begin to get there. That could bring about some change, and it could happen very quickly. So just the way that you imagine and set out your intentions could really create some change for all of us, okay? Really trusting your intuition and your higher power. You've got more connection to your higher power than you think you do, possibly. So really just trusting that the higher power is there to help you, and recognizing that any patterns that you've had that need to be broken to help you move forward are really going to be beneficial at this time. So, you know, that old saying, if you keep doing the same thing you've always done, you're going to keep doing this, getting the same results that you've always gotten. So at this time, you're really encouraged to pick up on those patterns that can help you move forward more quickly if you change this one little thing in the equation. So overall, this is a really cool week. Just trust your intuition and go with change. I feel like there's a lot of things going on that's just, we're being encouraged to just kind of go with the flow and allow fate to happen, allow things to work out the way they're supposed to. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we will meet again in a couple weeks. Thanks. Bye for now, guys.